What conspiracy theory do you believe to be true? What evidence led you to this conclusion? The stories about Dan Schneider. Watching some clips of shows he produces is downright creepy. The tweets of his actresses' feet don't help his cause. The outtakes on the Amanda Show are really creepy. I feel so bad for Amanda Bynes, and I believe this guy caused her mental health problems. How much power can the guy actually have? Why can't anyone say anything? What can you see him do in the outtakes? X200B. I don't know if it's because I'm from the UK, but I have never heard anything dodgy about Schneider, but I've seen it mentioned twice on here now. What stories are there? Removed. 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 Mason jars created Pinterest to sell more mason jars. Edit. Wow, my first silver. Thank you, kind and mysterious stranger. Me, desperately trying to make a pretty salad inside a mason jar. Fuck. That Reddit mobile is purposely broken to make you download the app. Edit. I forgot to include my proof. Basically, when I started using Reddit roughly 5 or so years ago, it worked fine. Now ever other page loads as page not found. Frickin' GIFcat makes to go to their website just to view a 5sec GIF. Plus, to top it off, they keep pushing the app on me that I already downloaded but refuse to use. It works terribly. False, because app is also broke. I've been using Reddit is fun for 7-ish years now, since at the time Reddit didn't have their own mobile app. I tried the official app just this year and hate it. They're trying to push the redesign, which sucks. RIP is solid and always works. That's one app one don't regret paying for. Restaurant owners know how awkward it is to be sung to in front of the whole establishment, and they do it to discourage people from taking advantage of their free birthday food. Bro will jerk off in front of the staff if it means free food. I mean, prison food is technically free. Every time someone posts about a safe on Reddit, they actually have already opened it, and know nothing is in it before their first post. Also, people who never deliver on opening a safe after posting one found some really valuable shiz in there and didn't want to put a target on their back. Yeah. Come on. Give us your address and work schedule at least. That Apple started the AirPods meme, and right before Christmas they would give out $150 gift cards. I fully believe companies are using memes as a marketing technique. All it needs is one big post on a couple subs here and it's all over the internet, hitting their target audience in hours, days. Confirm this as fact. A marketer, Imager and similar have built a business mode out of it, as has Fuck Jerry and IG pages like Daquan. Reddit admins get unlimited gold and gold posts so it can gain traction. Edit. r/award speechadites. Try not to get removed by the admins like the other comments that say the same thing. Edit. Thanks for my first silver, kind stranger. Congrats admins, I believe it now. iHeartRadio coordinates commercials breaks to all take place simultaneously, so you're forced to listen to ads even you change the station. They're practically a monopoly in my area and I notice it happens to me all the time. I'm starting to think that the really stupid conspiracy theories, vaccines causing autism, flat earth, lizard people, etc., are intentionally spread by propaganda groups and troll farms. They don't care what stupid shiz you believe, but they are very interested to know that you're a gullible mark who will believe anything with no evidence, and won't do research with authorities on the matter to find the truth. If you want to spread misinformation, look for the people who do it as a hobby. There was a report recently that Russian bot farms are spreading anti-vax memes in mass across US and Europe. Even if they may or may not have started it, they are certainly willing to capitalize off it. Why is the second highest rated comment removed? The fudge is that bullshit. It said admins can give gold for free to promote what stories they want on the front page. This belongs on r/censorship. Reddit is more of a monopoly than you'd think. Some subreddits are ran by businesses. Elaborate please. The people need to know. r/Casual UK is sponsored by Heinz Baked Beans, who pay the mods in Beans to ensure that all Branston's talk is downvoted. But everyone knows that. Think Greggs have a hand at it too. The Vila incident. I got to collect a bunch of Geiger counter data from a CubeSat a couple years ago and picked up a serious radiation spike over this random island. Googled the coordinates and it turns out to be a potential secret Israeli South African nuclear testing site. TLDR on this incident? I'm curious but also oh so lazy. I keep ink pens from every year dating back to 2008 in my desk so that if I need to forge and backdate an important document I can sign it with ink that matches the year I'm backdating. Yes, feds do check ink in fraud investigations. Not really a conspiracy but might answer a few questions. You don't need one of each year, just use a pen from 2008 and it could feasibly have been used any date after that. You've just ruined their life. And mine now. Fuck. A forensics specialist believes Jamie Hewlett of Gorillaz is Banksy. It's not as big as other submissions here but it's a theory I buy. Edit. Thank you everyone for providing your own theories in the comments, I buy into a good handful of them now. Is there some evidence or something behind this that you can share? Don't see how this can't be true after reading that. I mean, one option is that he's good friends with Hewlett, who handles most of his business stuff to avoid revealing the name. It's a pretty straightforward alternative. The Area 51 caller on Art Bell's show was a prank call, but it wasn't Brian Glass like he says. The connection dropping was pure coincidence. Edit. Art on the caller, taken from his AMA 51 caller. At the time it occurred I absolutely thought it was real. There are others since, who have expressed doubts. But it sure as hell was good radio. Asterisk. Area 51 is not a place for secret government/military testing with aliens and stuff, instead Area 51 is a scapegoat while shady behind the scenes stuff is going on at another military base that the general public doesn't know about. X-200B. I mean if you were really going to do something in secrecy, would you do it in the place where everyone thinks it is? Hell no. I don't have any specific evidence to back this up but it makes sense, right? Yeah, all the real weird shiz goes on at Area 52. Our apartment building has windows that are nearly impossible to affix a screen to, same goes for the sliding doors. The power is centralized and locked into a certain expensive power company. I believe the developer and power company conspired to make people living in the apartments use the aircon more by making it hard to keep windows open without dozens of mosquitoes coming inside. Edit. People are asking about my language, I'm Australian. Thanks to draconian Aussie renting laws, I'm pretty limited in which modifications I can do. I have a theory that Tinder gives fake you got a new match notifications so people get excited and opens Tinder, which leads them to swipe more. Source, myself. That's not a theory that just straight up happens, dog. I have a sneaking suspicion that some televangelists may not be entirely sincere in their beliefs. What gave it away? The lines on the detergent caps are higher than they should be so you use more detergent for each load of laundry. It's so easy for them to get away with it. Toothpaste is the same. Also hand and dish soap being dispensed is generally at a greater amount than needed to lather. Example, is definitely advertised with great big globs of toothpaste on the brush, far more than is needed or recommended. Gum's gotten mintier lately. Have you noticed? Like, some of it's just too minty. I think Apple is pushing their AirPods on consumers by making their software updates less and less compatible with wired headphones. My reasoning, my new headphones have started to consistently skip songs, activate Siri, stop and start music without me touching or even moving them. I asked around and other people are having the same issue. Not to be a tinfoil hat person but, tinfoil hat. I was having this problem too, Weirdly enough, just had to clean out the lightning port. The news report about beards containing more bacteria than a dog that just licked his own asshole. Beards are messing with facial recognition software. The man wants beards to not be trendy anymore. That article was also based on a sample size of 18 and lacked practically every kind of scientific rigor. Didn't even have a control. Like they didn't even test beardless men. Or, you know, the hair on the head.